Well, ladies and gentlemen, the run that we've been on, I think I might be a tactical genius. Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of a Selhurst Success Story, and it's a little bit more successful than in previous episodes because we've been playing really well. Like I said, I think I might be a tactical genius. Before we get going, please leave a like on this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to know when future videos are going to be released. Before we get into how we've been playing, we're going to look at the transfers that we made in the January transfer window. I needed to strengthen the defence. The defence was poor. I needed to strengthen the defence. I needed to add a little bit more depth to the midfield, and I possibly needed to sign a new goalkeeper. So my first signing of the January transfer window was a 19-year-old wonder kid winger who can play up front by the name of Adam Klozek. 19 years old, 5-star potential, valued up to 41 million. Better than what we've got on the left-hand side, inside forward, inverted winger, also a natural up front. He's quick, he's got flair, good technique, good first touch, dribbling, finishing. Scored within 3 minutes of his debut. Then he scored in his Premier League debut after, I think it was about 7 minutes, something like that. And then after half an hour he got sent off and he hasn't played since. That's why his rating's only 6.9 there, because he got sent off after half an hour or just over half an hour. But he looks to be a very promising player, a very good player. Been at Sparta Prague his whole career, and now after a £13.5 million transfer he's in the Premier League with Crystal Palace, and I'm excited to see how he develops because he's a very promising player. We did bring in the defender that we needed, Eric Bailly, I think it's pronounced, from Man United. We've got him on loan until the end of the season with the option to buy. Does it say it there? Yeah, optional future fee of 18.75 million. But I don't think I'll be paying that. That's the wrong thing. Because his value is only 15.5, asking price 15.5. So if we do want to keep him, we'll get him for cheaper than what we've agreed. But 6'2", he's fast, he's strong, he's got good jumping reach, good in the air, he's agile, he's got good balance, anticipation, he's brave, his tackling's brilliant. And he's got over a 7 rating so far for this season. He's only played 2 games for us, I think. Maybe 3. 3? Can't actually remember now. Yeah, 3. He's played 3 games for us. At a 7.47 so far. So I'm quite excited to see how he turns out as well. And the other one is Idrissa Barber that came in. Barber. Ball-winning midfielder. Was that extra player that we needed for the midfield, especially because we let Luka Milivojevic go as well during the transfer window, January transfer window. So Baber come in and he's doing all right so far, to be fair. 6.97, so almost a 7 rating. He's also made 3 appearances and he looks to be a solid player. Player who definitely adds something. Gives us more options in the midfield anyway. Martin Kelly went to Burnley. He was out of contract in the summer. Wasn't playing. Fionn Mooney has gone to Nottingham Forest. He didn't want to sign a new contract. He got offered a contract from an Irish club at the end of the season, so I offered him out for sale now and he went to Nottingham Forest. Luka Milivojevic joined Norwich for 7.25 million, and Jordan Ayew, he agreed a deal with Spartak Moscow to join him at the end of the season when his contract runs out, but I offered him out to them for 1.5 million. They said yeah, we'll take him, and that is what happened. If we go and have a look at our form, I just pressed the wrong thing, didn't I? The last game we played Brighton and Norwich. Remember, lost to Brighton, beat Norwich. Well, I kept the 5-2-3 formation for a little while. We beat Sheffield Wednesday away, drew with Newcastle, beat Villa, then got smashed by Man United. And then we were playing Brighton again, and I thought the 5-2-3 ain't going to work against them. If it's not working against Norwich and it ain't working against Man United, yeah, we got a lucky win really against Villa and struggled past the League One side. So I looked at the players that we had available and I changed to a 4-2-4, this tactic here. Hit early crosses for the quick forward that we've got, and Petkovic who drops back and links up the midfield with the attack. Focus play down the left because Michael Elise was playing poorly. He was like 6.4, 6.5. So I thought we'll go down the left to give him a little bit more leeway. If we keep attacking on his side, he's going to get the defence coming at him. And he's been immense ever since then. We're playing a high tempo, we're distributing quickly, we're using tighter marking, we're closing down often, we're trying to force the opposition inside so that they're not whipping in crosses. And it's working because, as you just saw, since I've changed to it, we've beaten Brighton, Newcastle in the FA Cup, Liverpool, which I'll go back to in a second, West Ham 3-2 and Watford 3-1. The Liverpool game, they absolutely battered us. I do not know how we didn't concede a goal, although the defence was immense. 28 shots on goal, 9 on target, XG of 1.91, most of the possession, 13 corners. They battered us, literally battered us the whole game. But we got an early goal from Hozek, and then when he got sent off after 36 minutes, we just had to defend. We had to defend for our lives, and we did. Our XG wasn't great. We didn't deserve to win, but we got the win. The West Ham game, I thought we were going to throw away a 3-1 lead again like we did before, but we didn't. They did have a goal disallowed, and Guaita made an excellent save really late in injury time. It was another one of those games, though, where exactly the same as the last West Ham game, there was only supposed to be like 4 minutes injury time and it ended up being 6 or something like that. In this episode, we've got Chelsea. We are playing Chelsea. And then after that, we're going to be at home to Manchester City in the FA Cup. So I thought the tactic has been working, including beating Liverpool. But is it going to work away to Chelsea and at home to Man City in the FA Cup? I guess there's only one way to find out. And Elise is injured for this game, so Wolf Zaha moves to the right, Schlupp comes in on the left. He's not really an inside forward, but I'm going to start him there. He played well when he was covering at left back before. So the team to take on Chelsea is Guaita in goal, Klein, Bailly, Anderson, Mitchell, Baba, Koyate, Zaha, Schlupp, Petkovic and Edouard. Like I said, Elise has been immense since the change in tactic. It's quite funny actually because he got a 9, it was a 9.2, 9.4 or something like that against West Ham. And the assistant manager was like, Michael Elise is struggling because he's not used to the pressing game he's being asked to play. But he weren't struggling that much, was he? Last time we played Chelsea, by the way, we lost 5-3 at home. So there might be quite a few goals in this if it's anything like that last game. I'm hoping that the new tactic that we're playing works out in our favour. We can't muster anything from that initial passage of play, and are they going to hit us on the break here? Looks like it. Mount as per Equator. They're going to pass the ball around nicely as well. Mount has flicked through for Lukaku, and Lukaku smashes home. Chelsea are 1-0 up. Not the best start in the world, is it? It looks like they're going to absolutely batter us here. Look, 5 shots, 3 on target. We haven't mustered a shot yet. No, as I say that, we had one. Here's Guaita. Tries the ball over the top. We can't seem to get the ball away. Kovacic has just walked through our defence as if it isn't there. Like a knife through butter. Maybe the tactic only works against teams that can't finish, like Liverpool or lower ranked teams. There's Zaha. Edouard shoots and should have done better there. He had time and space. He could have gone a bit further forward. Petkovic can't hold on to it, and now Chelsea, are they going to have another attack? Yep. Mason Mount gets the ball in, Lukaku, and that's a good save from Guaita. It's Petkovic, Schlupp. Can we nick one before the break? Edouard, yes we can! Odds on Edouard, and it's 1-1. We're level on the stroke of half time. Brilliant counter-attacking football. And that is what we've been doing. The counter-attacking football. Teams have been all over us, but we've broke with regularity against our opposition, and more often than not, it's finished with a scoring. But now Chelsea are going to have a chance right at the death of the first half. And for some reason, Nathaniel Klein just passed it back to Marcus Alonso so he could have a shot. But once again, the injury time. Look, 2 minutes added on. Nathaniel Klein is getting a sack for that. 2 minutes added on. It's gone 2 minutes, referee. Right. You had 2 minutes on. Play the 2 minutes. Don't play 3 just so the opposition can score a goal. Come on, we need to do something now. Find an equaliser from somewhere. But no, it looks like Chelsea are going to start walking all over us. They scored 5 against us the last time we played them. They're looking for a third here. Conte's gone all the way back to his keeper. Our defence can't get it. Luckily, Pulisic can't finish. Start thinking about making a couple of changes, I think. See what happens here. Mitchell, Koyate. Mitchell again, Anderson. And now we go all the way back. Here we go, Schlupp again. Petkovic. Jeffrey Schlupp. 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper. 2-2. Get in. Come on. Jeffrey Schlupp. I said he wasn't really an inside forward, but he definitely done the work of one then. Petkovic played it back to Schlupp. And to be honest, if he had missed that, I don't think I would have picked him to play ever again. Oh, I don't like it when they attack. Our goalkeeper comes, claims the ball. We've got 14 minutes. I need to make substitutions really, but I don't want to. Jeffrey Schlupp breaking down the left. Can he get a cross in? He does. Petkovic's header and straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. I don't really want to change anything because I don't want to upset the game. I don't want to. I don't want to do anything to upset our morale or anything. But then again, they're attacking here, and it's been quite a long highlight, but it isn't going to finish with a goal. Ball goes over the top. They're going to get another one, though, aren't they? They're getting too many highlights. They're going to score again. Not from there. They're not. Right, let's make some substitutions. I'm going to take off Zaha's been awful. 6.1. Who have I got that can play there? There's a. Should really have picked Eze from the start, but Jeffrey Schlupp's played well when I've called upon him this season. Who else can we do? We'll take Anderson off for Gahey, and we'll bring Mateta on for Petkovic, just to give him a little bit of a run out. He needs to build up his fitness. Four minutes of injury time added on, and Chelsea are going to start injury time with a highlight. Although with one possession back here, can we keep it, or are we going to give it back to them? Koyata over the top. Ebery Eze. 1-0. Yes! Come on! 3-2. And I said this tactic is looking unbeatable. I may well be a tactical genius. And I may have found a tactic that is going to fire Crystal Palace into Europe. Because as it stands, we're on the verge of a European place. And we've beaten Liverpool away, and now we've just beaten Chelsea away. And I don't really know what to say except for the fact, get in! Come on! Again, it doesn't matter about this XG and the amount of chances other teams are having against us. With this tactic, teams are going to get chances. But we're taking ours when we get them. We've only had 5 shots on target and we've scored 3 goals. We've been absolutely immense. And this tactic, I swear, it's brilliant. If it carries on working like this, I might have to do a separate video just talking about the tactic that I'm using. Let's see if it works in the FA Cup against Man City, shall we? Right, we're going to stick with the same team for this FA Cup game as what played against Chelsea. Michael Olise's back on the bench. He's just won Player of the Month and Young Player of the Month. And I won Manager of the Month, by the way, which is not a good sign. Because normally when you win Manager of the Month, the next game you get brought back down to earth with a bang. But as it stands, we're 4 points out of the European places in the league. And we've reached the minimum requirement for the FA Cup. So if we do get beat today, it's not going to affect us that much, to be honest. It's not going to change our lives too much. If we get beat, Man City are clear at the top of the table at the minute. They're better than everyone else in the division. If they do beat us in the cup, then so be it. It'd be nice to get through. It would. But they're definitely the better side so far. Although there hasn't been a highlight yet. So their chances can't have been all that great. I say that and they're going to score, aren't they? Yeah, Bernardo. I mean, Tete has a shot and it goes wide. Jeffrey Schlupp has picked up an injury by the looks of it. Tete's going to have another go. Fernandinho hits the post. And let's quickly make that sub. What's wrong with him? A potential groin injury. So we'll take him off. We'll bring Eze on. Probably going to bring Elise on for Zaha at some point as well. Definitely backs against the wall in this game. We're going to have 33% of the possession. Couple of shots, one on target. Man City have been the much better team, but we've held out so far. It's 0-0. I've just clicked on the wrong one as well. I've said get the win that you deserve. I meant to do the one underneath. We're going to pass it around at the back, are we? Against the best team in the league. Okay. I admire their confidence. It hasn't worked, has it? Yeah. Gabriel Jesus. They're going to appeal for offside, but that wasn't offside. Timed his run perfectly. It was just, I don't know what we were doing. It was stupid. And then Eze gave the ball away and we didn't do anything to come back at them. Bring Elise on for Zaha. And I do just realised that I forgot to put Conor Gallagher on the bench. He couldn't play in the last game because he's on loan from Chelsea, so he couldn't play against Chelsea. I've thought, yeah, I'll keep the team the same. Knew that Elise was back in training, so, and because he had one player of the month, I thought, yeah, I'll put him back on the bench. Completely forgot against Conor Gallagher. What was great? What was he doing? I'm not playing him as a sweeper keeper. I don't know why he's come out that far. I'm playing him as a goalkeeper because I want him to stay in goal. I don't want him to come out. I don't know what he was doing. Just really do not know what he was doing. We're going to get beat in this game. Like I said, don't change the world. It doesn't change anything major. It's it would be nice to go on a nice cup run. But we've just beaten Chelsea in the league. We beat Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. We're on a run of like 5 wins in a row in the league. We're on the verge of Europe, or at least battling for Europe. So a defeat against Man City, a 2-0 defeat against Man City, isn't the end of the world. Disappointed, definitely, especially the way Guaita had just come running out. He should have saved both of those, to be honest. So I'm putting the blame solely at his door. But hopefully it doesn't damage morale too much and we don't go on a horrible run. I did say I've just been awarded manager of the month. Elise just won player of the month. Normally you do lose after. You get manager of the month and then you play the best team in the league. But look, we've got to be happy with that at the minute. I'm probably going to play through the next few matches, and we've got Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal coming up. But I'm not going to show them. We're not challenging for the title yet. We're not challenging for Champions League football, so I'm not going to show the matches against the top sides. I'm probably going to come back either for the Everton game or the Southampton game. I'm going to see what happens in the next few, but then again, if we lose a few of these and we drop right down again and we're not in any sort of battle for a European place and we're just going to finish with mid-table obscurity, I'll come back for them last 2 games of the season. So anyway, I'm going to see you soon. If you like that episode, leave a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to know when new videos are uploaded, and I will see you again very, very soon as we approach the end of the season. And maybe, just maybe, we might be challenging for a European place. We might be. See you soon. Bye bye.